Thanks. I'm the Pro Vice-Chancellor of Humanities, which means basically that I look after the whole faculty, which is quite an incredible thing to imagine. But luckily I have a good team, so really I just have to coordinate things to some extent. So I guess that's essentially how it works. I've been at Curtin for about 14 months, and before that I was at the University of Western Australia. But my background is linguistics, so I work on Australian Aboriginal languages, and mostly have written grammars and dictionaries and those kinds of things, and analysis of the structures of the languages. Taught linguistics for about 30 years, I suppose, at UWA. And before I moved to Curtin, to this job, I was Dean of the Graduate Research School at UWA, so I was looking after PhD and Master's programs across the university. And doing a lot of supervisor training as part of that, so teaching teachers, effectively teaching supervisors around a whole range of things. Oh, it's really important. I mean, the only way in which students are likely to learn is if they're engaged with the projects, the subjects that they're learning about, that they're engaged with their teachers in particular ways. I mean, without a higher level of engagement with the materials and with the people who are kind of the subject experts and the people who are the experts in andragogy, pedagogy, then it's not going to work. So engagement is critical. Yeah, I think, I'm basically doing what they do, finding and demonstrating that you actually understand, that you're prepared to be there where they're doing the work yourself. That's an interesting thing, because typically as the Pro Vice-Chancellor, you're not very much involved in teaching. So, there's a Dean of Learning and Teaching in the faculty who is more involved within the course coordinators, and so you've got these kinds of layers of structure that with the PVC here, a long way away from where it's happening. But I was here, I guess, just a couple of months, and was invited, or I kind of wrote a note to people saying that it would be useful for everybody to have a chance to teach. And I was immediately invited to do some teaching. So I figured out that's great. So I taught, in the first semester I was here, I taught a lecture in a master's class, and then I gave 4 or 5 lectures in a second year anthropology class in first semester this year, and gave a lecture to a large first year history class as well. So that's helped me, I think, helped me to engage with teachers, because they know that I'm comfortable being in a classroom myself, understand the kinds of issues that teachers have in the classroom, because I can do it myself. And it gives me a chance to talk to the teachers too and find out what kinds of issues that they're facing. So that's how I've tried to do it. I think it's, if you're expecting people to do things, it's better if you're prepared to do them yourself.